Oh, look there, huh? What do you call these kind of, I don't know if you can see this. What do you call these? A shoe, okay. What kind of a shoe? I don't know if you can see it from how far you are. What kind of a shoe is this? What do you call can you see it? Crocs. There you go. Crocs. There we go. Crocs. Okay. We are little Crocs. They're easy to put off and put on. Did you know that there are things that are appropriate and that you can put off and put on? And there are times when different things are appropriate to put on and put off. So, what are places that are appropriate for someone to wear Crocs? Well, you're working out in the yard. That's a good place because they get dirty. You can clean them easily. You can take them on and off when you get in and out of the house. That's a good place. Maybe you just want to have something that is lightweight to wear, and that's wearing wherever you take your Crocs. Maybe that's an appropriate thing. But there may be other places where it's maybe not appropriate to have Crocs on. I'm not sure, and I'll let you decide where those places are where it's not the best place to have Crocs. But if you were probably, oh my goodness. If you're doing something that's dangerous and those shoes might flop off, that's probably not a good place to have Crocs on, right? If it could be dangerous for you, whatever, okay? But there are things in your life and times where it's appropriate to put things off and put things on. And God describes how people are changed when they come to Jesus Christ and He gives them new life. He says, there are things that are appropriate to put off and to put on. In fact, there's a big part of a chapter in the Bible, about half of the 4th chapter of Ephesians, that talks about things that need to be put off and things that need to be put on. There are some character qualities in areas of your life that are appropriate to be put off because so you put off being dishonest and you put on being honest. You put off stealing and you put on working hard and giving. You put off a tongue that is corrupt and says nasty things and is unkind, and you put on a tongue that blesses and is kind. You put off things like heart issues like your anger and malice, a desire to hurt people, and wrath, the desire to take out your frustrations on people. And you put on kindness and tenderheartedness and forgiveness. And there are things to put off and put on. And in the middle of it, God says this, when you put some things off, it's not just enough to put things off. You have to be renewed in the spirit of your mind. That means that you have to think differently than you used to think. Because I used to think I have every right to take out my anger on other people. But wait a minute. I need to change the way I think. I don't have a right to take out my anger and frustrations on you and hurt you because I have my own issues in my own heart. I have every right to not forgive somebody. No, I don't have that right. To not forgive you because I need to be willing to forgive you. And so there has to be a change in your mind. It's all right for me to steal. Oh no, it's not all right for you to steal. I need to change it. It's wrong for me to steal something that belongs to you and violates you. So what I need to do is be willing to work and learn how blessed it is to be a giver and give. So God tells us that we're changed. There are things to put off. There are things to put on. But in our hearts and minds, there has to be a change in the way that we think. And this is how people are changed in every area of their life. You put things off, but I have to say, wait, there are some things in my thinking that need to change. Some things that used to be important to me that they're not nearly as important now because I want the Lord to have His way in my life. And so if it's important to the Lord, then I need to change the way I think about it. And that means some new things need to be added in my life. And what happens is as you grow up, you'll find that there are things to be put off. Things in your thinking need to change, and then there are things to be put on, and God just keeps changing you little by little in your life. And He gives overcoming hope and overcoming power because things are put off, my thinking needs changed, and new things are put on. I wish everything in life was so easy to put off and to put on as a croc. They're not all that easy. But oh, how powerful it is when a boy or a girl learns to put off things, let the Lord change the way they think, and then add new things into their life that bless them and bless others. It's really good. I'm going to leave this crock right here. I'm telling you, talk about stump the chump. That is a stump the chump. All right, you ready for this box? Since you're up close, you get to have the box. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
It's okay with you? Yeah. Okay, good. Then you have the box and bring something back next week, all right?
Okay.
Okay, very good.